All right, crew, you ready to do some figure eights? Let's do it. So what we have here is we have cones, a bunch of cones kind of laid out over here. Each cone is separated by 20 feet. Now in America, at least the standard size here in Arizona is 10 feet wide, each parking space. So it makes it pretty easy to do the cones 20 feet away. Now I believe it's 6 meters for the CBT. That comes out to roughly 19.5 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and round it up to 20. Now what I'm gonna do here is I have cones, soccer cones, orange ones, as my basis. If you don't have any, you can get little tennis balls. Get yourself a tennis ball, cut it in half, and it becomes a small, bright, neon green cone. Now I'm actually using both today because I want to have a differences in color for you guys. Now I have the tennis ball here on top of cones to indicate what it is I'm going to have to do my U-turn around. And that's all a figure eight is. It's a U-turn with a change of direction. That's all it is. So if you know how to do U-turn, good job. If not, I have a video for you. And what I have is 20 feet expanded because I don't want to take such a huge U-turn that I'm going way past that. So that is kind of like my out of bounds zone. And that's all it is. All you really need are these two cones, 6 meters or 20 feet apart, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little bit while I'm riding, but I'm gonna show you how to do it right away. I'm gonna show you what it is you're supposed to do, and then I'll explain how. All right, so now that we have all the cones set up and we're about to jump into the exercise, I just want you guys to know this first cone right here is the out of bounds. The last cone is out of bounds also. The goal is to do circles and U-turns and figure eights around the two in the center that have the tennis ball. That is set up there so you guys can see it a lot better. And the whole process is look where you want to go, turn the handlebars where you want to go, and counterweight to the opposite side. That is something we talked about in the U-turns. So if you haven't understood that concept, I've done 2 videos on U-turns so far and counterbalance mini videos. So make sure you check those out. Get the concept and idea of what counterbalance is. And then halfway through the exercise, after you do almost a full 360 around one of those cones, you have to change direction and now go for the other cone. That is what the figure eight's all about. It's 2 U-turns with a change of direction. That's it. So let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and play around in second gear. For me, second gear on this bike is a little smooth. First gear on my bike, the Sportster, is really smooth. So I'm actually going to play around in second gear and use a lot of friction zone and a lot of throttle control, okay? All right, here we go. So I'm going to go in like I normally would. I'm getting ready to do a U-turn around this ball. So I'm going to counterbalance, look at the ball, turn the handlebars, and I'm going to get ready for the change of direction. There it is. Look at the ball. Get ready for a change of direction. There it is. Get ready for change of direction. There it is. Look at the ball. Turn the handlebars. Counterweight on the outside peg. And just to show you how much counterweight is, you don't need anything on this inside peg. Okay? You do not need anything on this inside peg. You just need good throttle control. Look at the ball and get ready for the rotation. That's a figure eight. Okay, guys, it's just like the U-turn. It's just like the U-turn, okay? So this is a U-turn right here between 20-foot poles. Just like a U-turn. But now I have a change of direction to go the opposite way. That's all it takes is a concept of I need to look where I want to go, turn the handlebars, put counterweight on the opposite side, still looking where I want to go. And it's easy to look at what that spot that you need to go around of for a figure eight. Once you hit the middle part, once you hit the other section, you need to cross and change. That's the hard part. That's the difference between this and a U-turn, okay? So this is something you got to practice in a parking lot. This is how you set it up, about 20 feet apart, 4 cones, 20 feet apart. You do a U-turn around the 2 inside cones, change of direction between those cones, and it's 6 meters, I believe, for everyone else. Practice, practice, practice. If you don't get it, if there's something causing you to fall, like if you feel like you're falling and you have to keep putting your foot down, that's because you're leaning a little bit too far and you're not getting enough speed, and you're getting the gyroscopic forces are abandoning you, gravity's attacking you. So what you do, so let's say I'm falling this way, okay? I'm falling, oh, I keep falling down and putting my foot down. And your pressure's right here, your weight's right here. Oh, I keep falling down. Put a little more pressure that way. Usually when that happens, you start straightening your handlebars. So commit a little bit more. Put pressure here, commit to the turn more. You'll see what you can do. You'll find that you're dancing with the bike. You're dancing with the bike. The bike wants to do what it wants to do. It's having fun. You're having fun. Once you loosen up, you'll realize everything's okay, okay? We're here in a parking lot to practice. We're not here to be perfect. We're here to practice so that when it comes time to the test, or if you just want to learn how to do quick U-turns and figure eights for a lot of fun and party tricks, this is where you need to do it, all right?